April 24th today?
Yeah.
So we're on our way to the Walbran one more time.
Saraswati Devi Moravana Charade Raja Secha Sunyavadi Raja Charade Namaste Vishnuparaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutare Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamanate Namane Jana Sringare Jana Sringare Jana Sringare Kila Sringare Jana Sringare Jana Sringare Jaya Lord Sringare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare Namaste Vishnuparaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutare Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamate Namane.
Jonathan and David Wonders Communications. We've just entered into the gravel road, and here we are in uncertain conditions again. But now I guess the only traffic here would be the loggers going by, so it must be pretty intense if you're a peace walker here. This is just such a beautiful country. You can really love it, the lakes and the mountains. I think some nice communities get involved here. That's Hugo looking at. Still snow-capped peaks in this area. So we've gone 25 kilometers from Honeymoon Bay, and still no sign of them. Though some campers back there said they saw them last night about 8 o'clock, about 10 kilometers before where they were. So that's like 25 kilometers they put on between 8 o'clock last night and 1 o'clock today. Or we've missed them. So we've run into a lot of snow.
Yeah. It's all melting now.
Camping here wouldn't, I think we just go up for a while and then we go down. Oh yeah, there's at least 4 feet there. Those are pretty deep banks.
And over the other side of the banks are still pretty deep. Down the hill. Valley.
Well, where are the walkers?
The walkers? They're that way. They're in the
You still think they're ahead of us?
What's that?
You still think they're up ahead?
I'm hoping that all the unity that came amongst within the group of all those brothers and sisters, because that's what the walk is based on, is unity. And those brothers and sisters that are walking to find themselves and to strive to spread that unity consciousness across this planet is really going to set a real example for our children and our grandchildren. And those brothers and sisters, with the example that Mayor is setting for them, and myself and Toby and all the brothers and sisters, all my dear friends that are on the walk right now, are setting a good example for our children. And I love you guys, and I'm very proud of you. Hare Krishna. Let's go feed them.
If they left the road, they wouldn't, you would think, have left somebody there to watch for us, because they knew I would be coming either yesterday or today. So where are they?
They could be up here. they could be. You know, they can do anything with their lives. You know, they've walked this far.
So yeah, they might say, well, why are we doing this? Why are we on this walk?
And they only you can each one of them will answer a different question or give you a different response, because they're all finding, you know, their own understanding of what's going on up here.
We haven't seen one vehicle since we've been on this road for 40 kilometers.
Mm-hmm. But we've seen a lot of beautiful trees that are at the hands of industry, and those brothers and sisters that are walking to raise awareness of these spirit souls that are being murdered every day, you know, they're the ones that we're really looking out for. The vehicle doesn't come across us, that's all right. I'm just really excited to see these brothers and sisters that have put all this energy to saving Mother Earth and to liberate their individual selves. You know, we're all brothers and sisters, and we're all individual souls. We're not one soul, we're individual souls, and that's what makes us unique between one another. But each one of our uniqueness is very special, and we should be praising that in one another and work together as a strong community that can benefit our grandchildren, our grandchildren's grandchildren. You know, this is a very exciting time in history. You know,
I should be here, and here I am. There's a road across, or a tree across the road. We couldn't see where it came from, so there are no stumps up there. So it looks obvious to me that somebody put it here, but it's a huge tree. And it's for, you know, it's not they wouldn't have put it here, so how did it get?
come on with me.
So you made it to the Walbran.
Yep.
The fast way.
The fast way.
The Treehouse Cafe is this way.
Is that way.
Pointing in
That way.
down that river. There's a huge tree across the road. Beautiful tree. Well, the stove's still here. There's the bathtub. But all the stuff that was under the tarps is gone. That's it, Joe.
This is it.
There's nothing here to clean up. There's just the stove left, and a door and a table.
And the burning pile. We got to burn some stuff down below there.
Yeah, there's some garbage down below.
Yeah.
But other than that, this is it.
It looks like they've been burning around here though, because look at this wood. It wasn't as burnt like that as before. It's like they've been burning a lot around here.
There's still one tent tarp there, and we're on our way up to the circle, which I was at last year and filmed. Well, here it is. I thought I remembered it a lot bigger. Funny how memories are.
Just the sound of the river is just amazing. It makes you want to just become unlocked from your mind and just flow away.
Just outside of Honeymoon Bay. This is where they were. Down on the beach. We drove all the way into Walbran looking for these guys. Not a sign on the road. Nothing. But this is where we are, so it's all okay. We came back.
Smell!
I did by mistake.
Was breakfast ready yet? What's for breakfast?
Good.
Yeah, so how's everyone this morning?
Everybody seems pretty bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had a good fire last night. So,
Wow.
yeah, so it's just gonna get better from here on in.
So,
hey, we might actually walk today.
Really?
There's a rumor floating around.
Walking.
Walking. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How was
Whoa,
your
that
sleep?
was great.
Hi, Tree. Hello.
Whoa. That's good,
Good
eh?
morning.
So what is that? What is it?
Oh, it's a tasty granola, peanut butter, jam, cereal mix.
Is there anything to
Breakfast of the gods.
say? So you guys actually gonna walk the Walbran? Is it in your mind or something?
Possibly.
I just about left this morning. But I didn't.
Really?
I decided to stay. I was going to go to town and get new shoes and go to Ontario and work in a bakery with my dad. But
But you decided to walk the Walbran instead.
I decided to walk to Walbran, yeah.
Walking to find out why I'm walking.
Hughes left at Honeymoon Bay, south of Lake Cowichan, looking out at the beautiful mountains and not so beautiful clear cuts, enjoying the peaceful serenity that we've been able to be blessed with today. On our way to the Walbran, walking to the beautiful Home Valley rainforest with our beautiful brothers and sisters. Can't wait to get there. We've been blessed with another beautiful day. Sun is shining, lake is glistening, and all is good. This is paradise. You don't get enough street talk. So is Jeff's pack here?
Have you seen Jeff?
Why would he do that? I don't know. He'll be back, I think. I think he went to Walbran ahead of us.
Yeah, something like that. He probably received some kind of great profound message in the last leg of his mushroom trip.
Back up here? Where are we? Where are we going to now?
Going to the going to the blockade chain. Out of here anyways.
walking again.
How do you feel?
How do you feel, Trey?
Well, if you sit out, you're gonna get this is a personal journey.
Pardon?
This is like a personal journey for each of us.
Oh, thanks.
And, I don't know, like Armin said, he's walking to figure out why he's walking.
Yeah.
Royce, I don't know what Royce. Anything to say? Like to the children of the planet?
I love you.
Minutes.
We're to a halt at the bend in the road.
No, don't camp here. We'll
No?
go for another like 2-hour walk.
I think that we should. Yeah. And then got a good dinner and then headed out early tomorrow. Is that it? I mean, I just Actually, that's no good. You're in the light. Yeah, the battery. As soon as I held it, the battery went. Battery is too low.
I'm
Okay.
on, eh?
How are you going to save the old growth?
How am I going to save the old growth?
Yeah, this is serious stuff. You're in the middle of the walk to the Walbran. You're walking to the Walbran because you love the trees. Okay, how is this going to stop the cutting down the grandfather trees? How? How?
If people realize that they are the grandfather trees being cut down, and by them sitting on their ass and not doing nothing about it, they're going to be cut down just like those trees being logged in the Walbran. That's the only thing that can save that people realize that that's part of them. It's going to be cut down really, really soon, and if they don't do nothing about it, they're going to realize that really, really soon. Not nicely and gently, because those trees don't get cut down nicely and gently. Loggers don't offer tobacco before they cut down the tree, they just cut it down. This is an offering. We are offering. If you care, show you care. If you don't care, you don't care for yourself.
Okay.
What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to care for ourselves. And how it is that we feel. If we feel for that forest, we're helping that forest right now. Because we feel for it.
Okay, so
And forest knows.
just feel. Start feeling.
We're all supposed to feel together. Feeling, it manifests a consciousness. Consciousness likes to translate the feelings and create something out of them. But if the feeling is there and it's pure, it will manifest the awareness that can bring us what we need to experience what it is.
Okay,
that
so
needs to
just
happen.
wrap up quickly.
Just wrap up.
Yeah, like how.
It's
We-
time to take off the fluorescent wrapping off the package and the little present we've been given, and just sent it away, wrapped up nice and organic in that piece of moss that Toby came with. We need to put it in the moss, because the moss knows all.
The moss.
Moss talks. Moss is one.
Okay. How is this action going to save the old growth in the upper Walbran?
How is this specific action?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I feel that it's part of a gradual step. It's a process, and that this is part of the process for me in getting back to the trees and relating with them in order to have the energy to fight for them. And the way I feel more so is that you have to create the support, and that's part of what this walk is, although on this leg of the journey we're just up against the loggers without the support of the common people. But you need to go back to the government as well and do some sort of action involving them, speaking with them, getting to them, because to me they hold the majority of the power. They hold the power that's going to subsequently be able to say, stop, you can't log this. So I think we need to pursue avenues like that, as well as, I mean, I'm not sure, brother. I'm not exactly sure. I'm just walking to figure it out how it is we can save it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that the walk is going to be the only factor in saving it.
Thank you. Hi, Jeremy.
Hello.
So we're at this again. What are you going to do when you get to the end of the walk?
I'm practicing the art of silence, thank you.
Yeah?
Yes.
So
I have that right
so when
as
you
a
get
Canadian citizen.
Okay, so when you get to the end of the Walbran and they're cutting down 1,000-year-old trees, are you going to silently just watch them cut them
It's
down?
up to me, all right? It's up to me. I'm not talking nothing to a camera.
Okay, well, you're just talking to the future here.
Well, I don't care.
You don't care? I care.
I don't care. I don't know where the tape's going to go, so
But
I
just
don't want
say it goes into a time capsule, and then it's opened up 500 years from now.
peace. It's peace, okay?
Okay.
Peace, all right?
This camera's witness here. Okay? This is a witness.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
So, sister, you walk in here now. You're how do you feel?
been a really beautiful experience being out here, and I know that if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, and you gotta show that in every way you can, because it's not, I don't think that we can save the Walbran, but it's like the little steps that you take, raising awareness. That's what this walk was all about. It's just raising awareness of what's happening, because I don't think people necessarily believe it, that it's going and needs to be stopped.
People don't know.
Yeah, people aren't aware, and yeah.
They don't know that there's any old trees left to cut down.
So in a way we're doing this for ourselves, aren't we? We want to save the world, save ourselves first.
Oh yeah, you can't expect to save the world if you don't. You can't respect the world if you don't respect yourself, and it's all intrinsic.
So Royce, here we are. You're eating oats. It's a nice beautiful morning.
Oh yeah, bring on the oats.
And when you get to the end of the Walbran, if you get there, what are you going to do? You're going to just stand by and watch them cut?
Good response from Roy.
Actions speak louder than words.
Well, we're all here for our different
Those are
reasons.
good oats.
And this action may not necessarily be the one to be able to save all the trees, but I think that it's a good action at least, because the trees know that we're coming, what we're doing for them, and if nothing else, at least we're there for the trees and them to know that at least some people do care and are trying to change things for how they are. But we do what we can, I guess.
Thanks, man.
Just somehow I think I ended up in
tree.
We're totally like chilling out with the whole thing.
I think we're doing really well.
I think we had fun.
I think we're rocking
lake.
the hut.
You want to pull these guys over? Yeah, give them a brownie. Do we have any more brownies left?
Ask for smokes.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Of course.
There. Forever.
So what do you see, sister? What do you see?
Life. Life in the trees. I see the home of a million little beings.
This is what it's like.
Except for the fact that all the trees are planted in rows. Kind of tricky.
What? Oh, what?
There's no conflict, it's just finding camp to do. Eat, sleep, be merry.
What's the conflict about?
Huh? Just finding camp. Finding camp. Finding camp.
spiritual experiences eating sardines early in the morning.
Well, we're standing on the roadblock, which is very nauseous.
You like your sardines, Johnson?
It was lemony.
I know. Pretty lemony this morning.
So we're about halfway. We're halfway to the Walbran. Am I correct?
At least.
Oh,
Yeah?
From
where
Honeymoon.
though? You know, how far halfway between where and where?
From Honeymoon Bay to Walbran, we're half away.
So how do you feel about, like Royce, you're carrying this Canada flag. How do you feel about Canada's involvement in the bombing of Europe?
I think that's Canada's ability to follow blindly anything that NATO says for the sole desire that they'll be funded by NATO in a more drastic and more productive manner that they're being completely blinded by their want of international glory and prestige.
So how do you feel about, how can you carry a Canada flag and be proud of Canada at this point?
Because the Canadian flag is probably the most beautiful flag of all countries of the world. Being a maple leaf, and we're defending trees, being red and a symbol of blood in some sense or another, the bloody tree flag. And we want to defend
Save the bloody
trees, and it's a flag with a leaf on it, and it's pretty cool. And if we want to change that, you know, that's out to lunch.
than our politics.
Exactly.
The Canadian people.
Yeah, it's the people.
I really love this country, and I love this flag. If for any kind of flag, if there's to be a flag, Canada's got the right idea when it comes to flags. Bloody trees.
So, but how do you feel about, is Canada maybe still bombing Europe?
Yep, Canada's still bombing Europe, and people are dying all over the world.
And what's your connection with Yugoslavia? Do you have a connection?
My connection? No, I was in the UN.
Right. Was. Did you leave?
Yeah.
Because you just couldn't continue the insanity? Is that it, or what?
No, because I didn't get another tour.
And Armin, what's your connection with Bosnia-Herzegovina?
Moja konekcija sa Bosnom i Hercegovinom je istina da sam se rodio u Bosni i Hercegovini prije 22 godine na rijeki Savi, na granici Bosne i Hrvatske. Prije nego što je rat počeo, bila je prelijepa država. Mislim, mnogo zamisliti koliko je lijepo bilo tamo dok nije sranje počelo da se događa zbog drugih država i njihovog ubacivanja politika i njihovih points of view on kako ćemo mi da živimo naš život i kako mi da jedemo i kako da se mi oblačimo i kako mi moramo da pričamo sa jednim drugim. Da li ću da ja pričam kao Srbin ili ja moram da pričam kao Hrvat ili ću da pričam kao Bosanac Bona koji ne boli ga kurac, za ničim ga ne boli zato što on ima ženu i djecu, ima svoju farmu i može da živi kako hoće i onda mi neki balavac dođe u moju državu i kaže ja moram da živim kako će on meni reći.
Wow.
I don't like that part, but I'm landed immigrant here in Canada right now, proud to be that red on that flag, proud to be the representation of the blood, and blood is thicker than water.
So the camera has been witness for this little journey, and the batteries are about to run dead, and I'm going to be going back and downloading and working in the garden where you crazy hippies walk through the forest. So, anything to say? Battery's low, Jeremy, anything to say? Last words?
Peace, love.
Peace.
Any last words, sister?
See you in the Walbran.
Last words, Jeremy?
I hope we see each other again. I hope our paths cross again. I hope and I pray that I may see another day.
I hope nobody drops a bomb on us.
Bye, Mary.
Bye, Tree. I love you.
I love you. Bye, Toby.
God be with us.
Any last words, brother, to the world?
God be with us.
Okay, we're fading out here. This is what do you call this camp?
This is the Camp
Camp
Iron Road.
Clear Cut.
Okay. So here we are at Camp Clear Cut, Walbran destination, halfway. These hippies, well, sure beats bombing. Well, there's a Canada flag.
His story, our story, the story.
And I'm going to plant my marijuana seeds. While you guys walk to the Walbran, I'm going to be planting pot. And so in 3 months' time, I'll have maybe 10 pounds of
Sick
dank,
herb.
and we can trade for food for when Y2K comes crashing down.
Wow, fair.
So you guys, your action is walking, my action is planting seeds.
Fair.
And also, this film is just...
Can I be planted?
Can you plant it?
No, brother, we need you on the wall.
But the camera is about to die.
What do you gotta be going?
The camera came here to bear witness.
The camera's about to die.
Yeah. You want me to stay on the walk?
Keep going. Wait until you...
Forage, eh?
Yeah, this is the grub.
And what's
the goods.
what's the recipe?
Oats and dried fruit.
And what kind of dried fruit we had this morning?
Peaches and pears.
Whoa, they say being an activist is rough. Look at this, porridge.
And brown sugar.
Sure beats
Sugar!
egg McMuffins at McDonald's. Okay, we'll do it still on the porridge. Porridge.
I do and I don't.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How much did the drum weigh?
I don't know. What do you figure djembe weighs, Jeremy? Yeah, it's pretty heavy
It's
drum.
heavy. So how do you feel about them actually, like, in a way the last thing you expected was some confrontation as soon as you get back, right? That's the first thing that happened. How do you still feel about that?
It was a bit of a surprise, I'll give it that, but it was one of the most beautiful days of my life, all things considered, that day, so.
Well, why was that?
Just many things, I guess. A lot of power within our group sort of opened my eyes.
So what do you expect to raise through this action? Because you're doing this to raise awareness. But, okay, awareness, but how does awareness save the planet?
Well, we hope to do what we can, but I know that maybe the most of the action will come directly just from the response of the trees and the forest. I don't know.
It's like you said, it's almost like an individual journey for each of us.
Yeah. It is.
WA.
After they were little assholes for a while.
Respect.
Toby and I remember just coming back and checking out the second house. And then these two dudes in trucks.
Big head gun.
No, just a shovel. Just a shovel.
Got a 3 bucks.
Shotgun came later.
Drums. Needed money. It's fine.
No way.
Yeah, that was given to Jeff at the farm that we stayed at. And then he gave it to me.
Really?
Yeah, I wish I had.
Wow, well that's gotta come back to him.
Oh yeah. Drums in a peace pipe?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's bad for
I told the brother I love him because, like, man, are you ever gonna feel this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Maybe not today. Maybe not in this lifetime.
Yeah.
But sometime.
Yeah.
That's gonna fuck him up. I'll have to be a monk for like 6 lifetimes.
Need that for that one. Thank you. Anybody want more breakfast?
This is pretty good.
You said if in fact we did have some support, there's a good chance we're gonna get.
I'm sure.
Look for the swastika.
Okay,
Not too bad.
you're on air.
I'm on there?
Yeah.
Well, here we are. We're 30 clicks from Honeymoon Bay. It's day, what is it? Day what, Mayor?
12?
12th day to the walk. Every morning I think, well, okay, I'm going to go and work in the garden now and let the rest of the crew go on their own. But the more I think about it, how can I leave? How can we leave at a time like this? Let's stay together. Let's do something, anything. How are you going to stop them from cutting the old growth forest? How? You start.
The forest is going to tell us when we get there.
Realize the forest and us are us. Trees are us. Let's stop the insanity. We all know we have to change. When do we start doing it? I don't know.
How do you feel about the support you've been getting from environmentalist groups and people in Victoria?
Hardly any support. We just, I don't know. Hey, my prayers are with you. Well, prayers doesn't sweeten the porridge.
Have you had a good time on this trip?
Oh yeah, this is great.
Right on.
A lot of soul searching is often we're doing this walk for ourselves.
We're all
Fun,
here for different reasons.
Yeah, fun inner strip. So I don't know. I might be here. I may. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that I'm here right now, and I'm glad I'm here right now. I love everyone.
Jonathan, lucky 13, it's day 13.
Really?
Yep.
My country earth includes Yugoslavia. My country earth includes Yugoslavia. Stop bombing home!
Final words, Tree?
Love.
Thanks, brother. Check it out. This is it. An hour and a half outside of Victoria, BC. It's happening. Heard about half dozen logging trucks go by this morning. They're around in these woods. There was a sign about 15 minutes back down the road saying that this forest was replanted in between 1920 and 1930. So these trees are pretty big, but can imagine how big they would be in another 60 years and another 60 years and another 60 years.
Well, hello and welcome to Camp Clearcut. It's a beautifully disgusting day today in the Clearcut. My name's Mare, and I just wanted to show you the little glimmer of hope that is trying to grow on this stump. Not so happy, but you know, it's trying, it's nature, it still loves us, it's still trying for us. And yeah, there's some trees over there, I think. Yeah, have you seen a tree before? I think I've seen a couple somewhere. I don't know. I'm camping in Camp Clearcut, so I don't really see many of those tree things around. All I see is some hippies off in the distance and my Joe Boxers, my underwear. What's up with underwear? I brought this pair, Joe Boxers, and that's kind of like camping experience, isn't it? Humans like can't survive without our Joe Boxers. Who needs trees? We've got Joe Boxers. Joe Boxers. See? There they are. My underwear. It's kind of what life's come to, eh? Joe Boxers and Camp Clearcuts. And glimmers of hope. They're small glimmers of hope. They're there. I guess I don't really have a lot to say. I just wanted to kind of show you some stuff about our beautiful camp today. We're on our way to the Walbran. We're on our way home. But, slow journey. It's happening. And I guess it's partially happening because of my Joe Boxers. My underwear. There it is. My little flap here and stuff. All I am is some crack-smoking hippie. I don't pretend to know what I'm talking about. All I am talking about is cut trees and underwear. But, yeah. Life's good, though. I've been eating oatmeal and Mr. Noodles and peanut butter. And, brown sugar. Beautiful people around with us. So the journey still continues, even though we don't know how much support we're going to continue to be graced with. And we'll provide, though. I'm looking forward to getting to the forest because I think she'll tell us the answers to our questions about how we can help her out. That should be nice. Look at the beautiful clouds. Clouds, man. This is what it's all about, even though it seems to be this now. This is what it's all about. Well, anyway, that's about it for my Joe Boxer story. Thank you. Keep looking up. Love ya. Hi, it's Mir again. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't trees supposed to grow up? This is growing sideways into the clear cut. And it's supposed to grow up. Bam. Silly demons.
You're not supposed to love your neighbor and leave your house unlocked and see 5-year-old children playing in the streets no more. No. You're not supposed to be able to feed 20 people because you have money. No, you have money, you keep it to yourself and put it in a bank and have a plastic card. They go, swipe. Just like your ass. Swipe. Same shit. Money. Shit. Credit card. Toilet paper. Bosnian heart, Serbian heart, Croatian heart, landed immigrant heart.
Can you explain to the world, to Canada, what the difference between Bosnia and Serbia and Croatia? Like what's going on over there in the middle of Europe right now?
I'll tell you what.
Please.
My country was sugar. Bosnia is white sugar, Serbia is brown sugar, and Croatia is yellow sugar. They're all sweet, but more darker, one's a little bit more grainy and then sandy, and the other one's kind of thick and together.
So why are they fighting each other over there? And why are we fighting them?
They switched from milk in their coffee to cream in their coffee. And coffee whitening comes in a powder form. You don't milk your cow to get milk now. You put a spoon of white stuff in water and you get milk. That's why.
How can we bring peace to that part of the world, Raman?
Start milking the cows again with your bare hand instead of machines that are hanging off their titties for 8 hours a day in a little cage that's 4 by 4 by 4. Gotta let the cows run in the field and shit and then step in their own shit and eat magic mushrooms from the fields and be the holy cows. Not just say holy cow, but let it be the holy cow. I'm sorry, I'm putting smoke in Mama's face. We need a little bit of flame. No, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just talking about the cows on purpose. My country is like a cow. You want to put a bell around its head? Do you want to feed it good food and let it run around? Do you want to chop it up in steaks? You want to take a pen and paper and pretty colors and paint the cow. Talk to it. And then sit down and trip out on mushrooms with the cow. Say, hey cow, let's do some mushrooms. Cow goes, mushrooms.
It's your camera. It's me, look. See? It's like this water. And you can ride in this boat. And then you can just take it along and, you know, but then you'll be putting gasoline into the water. And then, you know, pretty soon, it'll be absorbed into the water. But the only trouble is when everybody on Earth does that, you run around and there isn't water anymore. It's just gasoline.
I feel invaded. That's how I feel. I feel powerless.
If you could speak to all your brothers back home, what would you say to them right now?
What would I say to them?
I'm backing out of the walk.
Holy shit, what would I say to them? Am I backing out of the walk? Look at me, guys. Walking through the fucking rainforest. For the trees. By choice. I leave it all behind by choice. I leave my food behind. I leave my medicine behind. I leave my house behind. I leave everything behind by choice. Say, fuck it all. Because that's not what it's all about. You guys have everything taken away from you. Everything that it's all about. Your life is taken away from you. I leave my life behind because I say, oh, I don't like the life that I'm living. I'd like to change my life. You guys don't have a choice. You either live how you're told to or you don't live at all. So, I feel very, very selfish for leaving everything behind to come on this walk. I left my life behind, so therefore I left your lives behind. I feel like I am invading your lives. I feel like I am kicking you out of your house. So I'm walking to learn not to. Blah, 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 blah. Vaš Bosanac vas voli više nego što ćete ikad vi zamisliti da sami sebe možete voliti. I uvijek ću vas voliti sa mojim otvorenim srcem, jer ja jesam srce. Nikad nisam nikoga mrzio, ni ću ikada mrziti. Tuću se onda samo kad neko drugi hoće da se tučem za njih. Za sebe ne trebam da se tučem. Vjetar se tuče za mene, zemlja se tuče za mene, sama sa sobom. Vjetar se sam sa sobom tuče, pozitivan i negativan oblak se sastanu i naprave grmljavno i kišapad. To je prirodno, ali se desi. It all happens naturally. Even the supernatural and the unknown. It's got to be here to be accepted for what it is. It's got to be seen and experienced on this planet. It doesn't matter where it is and where it's from.
Terrible. And you just mentioned to me that I have to attack the Prime Minister. Isn't that an aggressive action?
Sure, of course. Sometimes you have to use aggressive action.
So you're saying we use violence to solve violence?
Yes, sometimes, yeah.
That's what's happening now in Europe.
Yeah,
How do you feel about what's happening in Europe?
very bad.
You said this country's a fascist country.
Yes,
Why is that?
because we are going around the world and killing the babies.
And you suggested to attack the Prime Minister in what way?
And try to stop them from killing the babies.
Okay, what country should we follow? What government of what country should we follow?
We should follow the peaceful countries, the one that they try to solve the problems with peaceful solution.
And what countries are they?
Russia, China, India.
Yeah, but China, look at their rights on human abuse.
All right, sooner or later they will grow better.
So are you proud to be a Canadian today?
I don't think so.
Any last words?
Eh?
Any last words?
That's it.
And what's your name, please?
Jim,
And do you know what democracy means?
there is no such a pure democracy in this world. But there is no democracy like Castro said in Canada and United States. There is no such a thing around here.
Someone from Cuba came to visit Canada a couple weeks ago, and they looked at my friend and they said, "What happened to your country?"
Well, you can explain to them. We say one thing, we do the other.
So democracy, at any point, did it ever exist?
Actually, she never did exist, no.
So is this a dream?
It's just a dream, yeah. The one who invented it, they never practice it. Like the Greeks, they invented it, but they never practice it.
So go back to the Greeks and maybe do what they preached, not as they did.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You can see.
Is it
Take
bad?
off your shit.
Shoot, wait, no.
There, I like that one.
So for all concerned, could you just tell me what's happening now with your case?
My case? Last fall in the Walbran Valley, I'm sure you all know the story. I was attacked. I was offered by the Crown Attorney to diversion, which I accepted at first. I was given 50 hours community service work, which I served. The Crown Attorney felt it necessary to issue a warrant for failure to appear, so I went back, turned myself in, and dealt with it. I pled not guilty. We have a trial on December 3rd. By allowing this trial, we're going to be able to get these people on the stand once and for all. The RCMP have neglected to charge them, so I guess we'll have to do it any way we can, and the truth will be told.
Okay, thanks, Jimmy. And this is what hippies eat in Victoria. It's veggies from Green Cuisine.
Back up. Wait.
So that way, when I'm filming them, they know I'm filming them. Yeah, so I did.
Do they try to run you down as you're filming it?
No.
Hi, Papa.
How are you? How do you think of the first day?
Mission successful. It's been a long road, but we've all made it. So here we are together. Job praise.
Anything to say to everybody back home, Isla?
Love, spirit, guide, protect.